wisdom, shield of wisdom. Wisdom, shield of wisdom. Flatline my mind, so I can be reborn again. Pronounce me DOA, so my new vessel won't offend. This world is folding, global corrosion is eating everyone alive, except for the Most High's chosen people. And ain't no sequel in the end time, the Hebrew Israelites. Hit you rock your enzymes, let me define my mind. It's not that complicated, he that has an engine here, his mental will be elevated. Simply stated, I was intoxicated and inebriated by the old me until I was emancipated. The shield of wisdom helps to purge out the schism within the body, cause human nature taught me to be naughty and hardy. The words of hooker and it's got a big disease, but I got spiritual medication so my soul can be at ease. We got the shield, we got the helmet and the sword. We got to kill that old man so we can kick it with the Lord. Brother, can't you see? Wisdom, wisdom. What the truth have done for me, yeah. Taught me nationality. Wisdom, wisdom. Brother, can't you see? Brother, can't you see? Wisdom, what the truth have done for me, yeah. Taught me nationality. Wisdom, brother, can't you see? Brother, can't you see? Wisdom, what the truth have done for me, yeah. Taught me nationality. Wisdom, brother, can't you see? Brother, can't you see? Wisdom, what the truth have done for me, yeah. Taught me nationality. Wisdom, brother, can't you see? Judah, Negroes, Benjamin, West Indians, Levi, Haitians, Simeon, Dominicans, Zebulon, Holland to Panama, Ephraim, Puerto Ricans, Manasseh, Cubans, Gad, American Indians, Reuben, Seminole Indians, Naphtali, Argentinians and Chileans, Asher, Colombia, the Uruguayan, Issachar, Mexicans, wake up, Judah, 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 wake up.
I'm your host, Priest Awam, and we have another hype show for you today. We'll continue on the devastation of the 10 tribes of Israel in this Western Hemisphere. And I'm going to introduce my guests today. I have my brother Rash Malak.
Shalom.
From the tribe of Zebulon. I have my brother Thara Adawan. From the tribe of Benjamin. I have my brother Ban Ashar from the tribe of Asher. So, and you have Priest Awam of the tribe of Judah. So we're going to continue on this devastation of the 10 tribes. We're reading from a book once again called Bartholomew de las Casas. It's a short account of the destruction of the Indies. And we're going to start on page 96. We're going to go through as much as we can cover today. And I hope you tune in and really listen to this carefully. This is a Spaniard giving an account of what he saw happening here in this land and in all the lands of Canada, America, and Central America and South America as they came here, and the West Indies, and the islands, so forth, as they came here to this particular hemisphere and started to murder the people that were here and take over the land.
Vamos a empezar aquí con el libro Devastación de los Indies, de las islas indígenas y de la tierra indígena de Canadá, América hasta Brasil. Y vamos a enseñar que esto fue un misionario de española cuando vinieron aquí y manipularon y los robaron toda la tierra y la gente los agarraban, los mataron, los pusieron en barcos y los llevaron a diferentes partes del mundo a venderlos como esclavos, también aquí mismo. Y hoy tenemos a Priest Awam Bam, que lo va a leer en inglés. Yo y Brother Malak vamos a traducir en español. Y tenemos a Brother Ban Ashar, que es hijo de Ashar, y lo va a traducir en portugués para todos nuestros hermanos que hablan portugués.
Right, so what he's saying is we're gonna, this show gonna be in English, it's gonna be in Spanish to my brothers here, and my brother Ban Ashar is gonna do it in Portuguese for the brothers in Brazil, in that area, particular area of Central and South America that were made to speak Portuguese, we were made to speak Spanish, we were made to speak English. So I'm gonna start on page 96 of this book. It says, it has become the custom to falsify reports sent back to Spain about the damaging nature of Spanish actions in the New World, the harm it does to the indigenous peoples, and its disservice to the Christian cause and to the crown. In 1526, a series of such misleading reports induced the crown, as part of a treaty or deal which they were then concluding, to place under the jurisdiction of German merchants, wholly and unconditionally a great kingdom, known as Venezuela and far larger than Spain itself. When the merchants arrived in the region with at least 300 men under their command, they found a people even more docile than those encountered on previous expeditions to other parts of the New World. Before, that is, Spanish depredations altered everything irrevocably. In my opinion, the Venezuelan expedition was incomparably more barbaric than any we have so far described, and the men involved in it were inhumane and more vicious than savage tigers, more ferocious than lions or than ravening wolves. Fear of God, duty to the crown, and respect for their fellow men were all discarded in their blind and obsessive greed. And they went further than any of their predecessors in devising new and ever more refined methods of cruelty and duplicity to obtain the gold and silver they craved, behaving as absolute dictators of the territory and with not a thought for their own souls. Those devils in human form, this is a Spaniard speaking about it, those devils in human form have been responsible for devastating over 400 leagues of the most fertile and blessed land on earth, and for killing all the people or driving them out of great provinces that once struck awe in the beholder. Valleys 40 leagues in extent, whole regions as delightful as one could desire, and settlement as rich in gold as they were populous. They have annihilated entire nations, and with these people have disappeared a multitude of languages that are no longer spoken, save perhaps by a few individuals living in remote caves in the bowels of the earth, whether they have fled to escape the pestilential sword hanging over them. My own estimate is that over 4 or 5 million of these poor souls have been dispatched to the depths of hell by these fiends with their capacity for inventing diabolical and ever more sadistic methods of mass murder. The carnage continues unabated, even as I write, of the countless cases of injustice on the grand scale and on atrocities past and present. I should like to cite just 3 or 4 which will give some idea of the lengths to which these men are prepared to go to satisfy their lust for pillage and bloodshed.
Wow, like now he's gonna go into 3 more examples. Like what we just read wasn't enough.
Right. I mean, is this not enough? I mean, it's gonna get heavy. You know, as we go into this, you know, you want to break it down for him and give him a little synopsis of what this is talking about.
Real quick, and again, he went on and stated that the original language what these native people spoke was completely just about got rid of, except for a few people that still kept the dialects. And these languages that they got rid of was our Hebrew tongue,
right,
our native language that we brought over from Jerusalem when we were led into captivity by Salmanessar and brought here, as stated in the Apocrypha, the 13th chapter and the 40th verse down.
Plus, we have our language. We have rocks you know, with brothers that was here over 2,000 years ago, and they had the Lashwa Gudash, or the Holy Tongue, written in this language that no one knows particular, because it's a pure language that Most High had taken out of the earth, and now he's bringing it back to us as we speak it. You know, it's only given to those that are, he's calling to understand this.
Bueno, ahorita lo que estamos hablando, buenas tardes mis hermanos, mis hermanas, estamos ahorita hablando del país de Venezuela. Y ahorita lo que estamos, mi hermano estaba leyendo, es las cuentas de todo lo que les hicieron los españoles a mi gente de Venezuela. Y lo que está diciendo, hay que hablar del principio, que está diciendo que en Venezuela fue el país que destruyeron más que uno ni se puede imaginar. Destruyeron, mataron como casi 4 o 5 de millones de las personas de los otros por el terreno que tiene, porque hay tanto terreno.
Y oro. Por todo el oro que vieron, dijo que cuando vinieron aquí, y este es el testimonio de los ministros, de los ministros que le dio permiso a la reina de española, que eran el gobierno que mandaba el mundo en ese tiempo. Estamos hablando de 1500, 900 por ahí. Fue cuando ellos les dieron permiso de que vinieran aquí y robaran toda la tierra indígenas y que les robaran todo el oro y todo esto, y hicieron como dictores, ni les importaba ni la iglesia, ni la reina, ni nada de eso. Cuando llegaron aquí, viendo a todo nuestro paraíso que teníamos aquí, que nosotros no le habíamos dado valor porque era lo normal, pero a ellos que vienen del otro lado del mundo nunca se imaginaron ver algo tan bonito, tan precioso. Cuando vieron aquí, vieron todo lo verde, toda la tierra, y vieron que los niños jugando con oro, los manipularon, pero los mantenieron que no tenía valor, y nomás bajamos la guarda y los atacaron y los robaron todo el oro. Tanto hasta que, como dijo mi hermano, mataron a más de 5 millones de gente nomás en Venezuela. Y recuérdense que este ya es como el 6º show. En los shows pasados hemos hablado de Guatemala, hemos hablado de Panamá, hemos hablado de Honduras, hemos hablado de México, hemos hablado de Jamaica, de Brasil, de muchas partes. Y dice que llegando a Venezuela, peor que cualquier otro lado han hecho.
El desastre que hicieron, ellos tuvieron que mandar diferentes cuentas a la reina, a Inglaterra, porque ellos no querían decir qué tanto desastre estaban haciendo, hasta que los propios papás de ellos tuvieron que mandar a cuenta a la iglesia de Inglaterra para decirle qué desastre estaban haciendo, porque también hasta llamaron a los hermanos, los Germans, para venir a ayudarles a atacarles, porque le estaban diciendo qué tanto, vengan acá a ayudarlos a matar, porque tanto que lo estamos quitando y tan fácil que es. Así lo miraban a nosotros, porque tan corazón bueno que nosotros teníamos, ellos se hicieron de eso y agarraron valor de los otros. Y por eso nosotros estamos aquí, para decirle a ustedes que ya es tiempo para levantarlos y para escuchar.
Abrir los ojos y despertar que nosotros somos los hijos de Israel, de Canadá a América hasta Brasil y todas las islas que están alrededor. Nosotros los indígenas latinos y indígenas negros somos los hijos de Israel. Por eso Cristo cuando vino dijo, yo nomás vine para regresar a los perdidos de Israel. Quiere decir la gente perdida que se le olvidó que son Israel. Hoy en esta temporada los llamamos cristianos, católicos y otras paganismo que hay en el mundo, que los españoles trajeron con ellos, pero nosotros los vamos a deshacer de eso y enseñarle a todos ustedes por la Biblia que nosotros somos los hijos de Israel. Amén.
Amén.
Boa tarde, irmãos e irmãs. Aqui estamos aqui, graças a Deus, graças a Yahushai. Estamos aqui nessa tarde linda. E aqui, como o irmão disse, que os europeus que vieram e nos roubaram nossas terras, roubaram nosso ouro e quis manipular nosso povo com ideias, lavagens cerebrais, pura mentiras, e que roubaram ouro, não roubaram nossa cultura, nossa própria alma. Que estamos aqui agora para falar a pura verdade que vem da Bíblia.
Amen. That's right, brother.
I want to read this in Isaiah 59.
Isaiah 59.
And we're going to read 3 and 4, and 7 and 8. Isaiah 59, 3 and 4, and 7, 8, and 8. It says, you want to read that?
Isaac.
Read that?
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Isaiah 59, verse 3 and 4,
Yeah.
and 7 and 8. Isaiah the 59th chapter, the 3rd verse. For your hands are defiled with blood,
So your hands are defiled with blood. Go ahead.
and your fingers with iniquity.
Your fingers with iniquity. Everything that you're doing is wicked. Go ahead.
Your lips have spoken lies. Your tongue hath muttered perverseness.
Right. The Most High is talking to us. And he's talking to the ones that this pertained to during the time that they came here and destroyed everyone and brought about a time of evil on this land. Go ahead.
Verse 7. Their feet run to evil.
No, verse 4.
Excuse me. Verse 4. None calleth for justice, nor any pleadeth for truth. They trust in vanity and speak lies. They conceive mischief and bring forth iniquity.
Right. Altogether opposite of being humble and showing the fruits of the spirit of love. All the way opposite. That's why even the Spaniard called them devils. He called them devils, deceitful and evil people. I just read it out of the book. Jump down to verse 7.
Verse 7. Their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed innocent blood.
Their feet run to evil. They ran over here looking for the gold. They could have got the gold, could have gave them everything that they wanted. If you watch previous shows, they gave them everything they wanted. Gold tried to give them more than what they could want, just trying to give them everything. But they still killed the people. For what? It was unnecessary. Go ahead.
Their thoughts are thoughts of iniquity.
Their thoughts, everything they was thinking was wicked. That's what he's saying, was all against the Most High and the Mashiach Yahushai's principles, his law, statutes, and commandments. Go ahead.
Wasting and destruction are in their path.
This is what we're reading about today. We've been reading about it as far as the devastation of the 10 tribes of the children of Israel in this Western Hemisphere.
And going back to that too, when you were saying on top, it says their feet run to evil. This how evil they were, is that they even called the Germans, the Spaniards called the Germans to come help them pillage us, to help us, to destroy us even more, because that's how much greed they had. That's how much we had to offer.
That's right. And only that, the English, when they came over to even fight against Americans, they hired the Germans to come in. They had a certain way of just pillage. They had no sense of humility, no sense of love. It was all the way contrary. It was total destruction that they came with. Go ahead.
Verse 8. The way of peace they know not.
The way of peace they don't know. They didn't know the way of peace or love. Go ahead.
And there is no judgment in their goings. They have made them crooked paths. Whosoever goeth therein shall not know peace.
That's right. So anywhere they went, nobody knew peace. That's why we're going through this. Showing you the destruction of the 10 tribes, how these lands, I might say, was conquered, and the devastation of the 10 tribes of our brothers and sisters, the children of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel.
Okay, hoy vamos a leer aquí en Isaías, en 59, versículos 3, 4, 7 y 8, y vamos a explicar sobre la Biblia la misma cosa que el hermano acaba de leer del libro de Battalions de las Casas, donde está diciendo todas las cosas que los hicieron. En la Biblia va a decir que Dios les dio poder a ellos que los hicieron esto, porque nosotros ya los salimos del camino de Cristo y paramos de seguir los mandamientos, y por esa razón ellos tuvieron poder de hacerlos estas cosas. En Isaías 59 y 3, hermano.
Isaías 59, versículo 3. Porque vuestras manos están contaminadas de sangre.
Ajá, las manos de ellos están contaminadas de sangre, porque como leímos, cuando ellos vinieron, nosotros les dimos todo. Y algunas sí los quisieron destruir. Como dijo el hermano, tanto que hasta llamaron a los otros europeos que vinieran a ayudarles, porque habían tantos de nosotros y era tan fácil agarrar todo nuestro valor, que era el oro, los diamantes, nuestra tierra, el paraíso, Porque ellos vivían en Europa, que es bien frío y no hay nada de precioso, bien oscuridad y frío. Y aquí vinieron y vieron todo verde y el sol y algo lujoso, que dijeron, esto es para nosotros, hay que quitárselo a ellos. Pero las manos de ellos están llenas de sangre y iniquidad. ¿Ve?
Y vuestros dedos de iniquidad.
Ahí está, y Dios dice, los dedos de ellos en iniquidad, sucios. Lee.
Vuestros labios pronuncian mentiras.
Ajá, porque cuando ellos vinieron, nosotros los recibimos con oros y regalos, y ellos los recibieron, nosotros los recibimos como hermanos, y ellos aceptaron.